perhaps one of the best reality TV shows for entrepreneurs, which serves as entertainment to all who watch it. Shark Tank, which began to be streamed in early 2009, seems to have come to stay. If you are familiar with the show, you know it features aspiring entrepreneurs who pitch their ideas to a panel of successful investors, the sharks, hoping to secure a life-changing investment deal. Over the years, this show has launched countless successful businesses and made multi-millionaires out of lucky entrepreneurs. However, it isn't always smooth sailing in the tank. We've seen some of the most heated and controversial pitches and deals play out on screen, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, from outrageous valuations to jaw-dropping products and even heated arguments between the sharks that get us talking days after these episodes are aired. Join us today as we take a closer look at some of the most controversial pitches and deals in Shark Tank history, exploring the drama, the arguments, and the lessons, though hard, learned. Get ready to dive into the deep end with us as we explore the most unforgettable moments in Shark Tank's history. 5. Copa Divino. When you think about the idea that birthed Copa Divino, you might almost be tempted to drop some money down yourself to invest in the business, even if you are not a shark. The product's name, when translated to English, specifies its function. Copa Divino means a glass of wine, so instead of finding both a corkscrew and a wine glass to our wine when one goes on a picnic date, you could just have the product itself and have ease. It is a wine that comes in a glass and can be drunk on the go. It comes in different varieties: Chardonnay, Merlot, Pinot Grigio, Riesling, White Zinfandel, Cabernet, and Moscato. The business idea, which aired on the show twice, first in Season 2, Episode 205, and in Season 3, Episode 308, was founded by James Martin. He once said that he came up with the idea while traveling on a bullet train in southern France. Funnily, Copa Divino was doing quite well in local markets before James came to pitch this idea at Shark Tank, and the second time James came, he came seeking an investment of $300,000 for 5% equity for the business. The shark who wanted a bite in the deal was Kevin O'Leary, who offered $300,000 for 51% equity as against Kevin's initial offer. Though James offered $1,000 worth of wine in Copa Divino with his initial offer, Kevin rejected the offer, and even though James was still offered $600,000 for 30% by two more sharks, it didn't seem like what James could accept, so he left the show. Copa Divino has been doing very well on its own ever since. 4. Looming Aid. Light will always trump over darkness, they say, and where there is light, there is no fear of what lurks in the dark. Because light brings brightness and people want brightness all the time, Looming Aid is a unique idea for this. It is a solar rechargeable light that is waterproof and lightweight. It is also a multi-chip LED light. It is claimed to give 20 lumens for 16 hours and can be recharged over 500 times. If you don't get what this means, you can sum it down to: you don't ever have to live in darkness. When Anna and Andrea, the founders of Looming Aid, were students at an architecture school in New York, a disastrous earthquake had just hit Haiti, and the question, how can they help the survivors, came up. When you talk about the necessities of humans, you can quickly sum it down to food, shelter, clothes, shelter, and in the case of a total blackout, light. The two friends researched and made a lightweight lantern that is cost-effective, easy to use, and water-resistant. Their pitch was quite successful, and all the sharks wanted an offer to invest because they liked the idea the friends sold. Anna and Andrea, however, went for Mark Cuban's offer of $200,000, 4% 15 equity, along with an allowance of the next round of support of $300,000. 3. Coffee meets bagel. We all seek to find that special someone in our lives whom we can always trust will align with what we love, and once you do, you might even invite the person out for a cup of coffee at first to get to know them better. That's where the idea of Coffee Meets Bagel comes in. It is indeed the first dating app with a feminine touch. It helps you to understand the status and personality of your next potential life partner with the help of keywords. The idea was brought to the show by the Khan sisters, who fell in love through the app and decided to live with the partner they found on the app. They used social media to find out about their friends, personality, likes, dislikes, etc. Thus, they just might have created an app that saves romantic relationships. The trio entered Shark Tank seeking an investment of $500,000 for 4%. Yes, they had so much faith in the business idea since it was true and tried. There were just some peculiar features that made it stand out from other dating apps. For one, the app had a straightforward approach. If you enrolled to be a user, you had 24 hours to decide whether to accept or reject the person displayed by reading their personality. However, as credible as the idea seemed to be, all the sharks backed out of the deal one after the other. For Mark, it was because the Khan sisters were being secretive about the number of monthly users. For Kevin, 5% of deals are just beneath his skills. Lori says the sisters are stealing ideas from other business models, and Barbara, too, thinks the idea is great, but it won't bring her many returns on her investments. Though Mark, on a second reconsideration, says he would pay the sisters off with $30 million for their company, the sisters say no, and they leave the stage triumphantly. 2. Doorbot. Picture this: someone rings your doorbell, but you can't tell who it is till you come down to check at the door peephole. Even though your bedroom is upstairs and you just spent quite some time downstairs, and you are tired, how do you know you want to answer the person? How do you know the person is a friend and not an intruder you don't want to see? That's where the Doorbot comes in. This product is an app that allows the owner of the house to see and speak to the person at the door through their smartphone from anywhere. It is the first Wi-Fi-enabled doorbell that provides two-way audio communication and one-way video surveillance. It was founded by Jay Siminoff. According to him, he spent a lot of years developing a Doorbot as he was broke. He spent his time working on the product in his garage. He thought it would be the answer to reducing crimes in the neighborhood area. He appeared in Season 5 Episode 9 of Shark Tank, seeking $700,000 for 10% equity. Robert Herjavec, a shark, was quickly out because he thought since it was not an internet play and only a consumer service, it won't sell well. So were Mark Cuban, Damon John, and Kevin O'Leary. Missing out on a deal that would have brought them a lifetime of returns. Doorbot was acquired by Amazon in 2018 and is known as Ring today. It has sold thousands of units, and today, the company is valued at over $1 billion. 1. Pavlov. We all have bad habits we are trying at each point to break to become better persons. Though at each given time, it might seem like the hardest thing to do because, well, you know, just like anyone, habits die hard, but not where Pavlov is concerned, though. As humans, we are all used to habits that might be positive or negative. Taking a cue from the classical conditioning theories of Ivan Pavlov, the concept of aversion therapy was used to invent this product. Manish Sethi, the founder of this product, took the idea of this product from his personal life as he would sometimes get distracted often with other tasks like watching social media and playing video games. He even once employed a person to slap him if he lost course of what he was supposed to do daily. Such negative reinforcement helped him improve his productivity and led to the birth of Pavlov. Pavlov is a shock clock that is wearable as a wristband. It sends an electric snap to help you stay on the right course whenever there is a distraction to form good habits that you want to continue and avoid others. Manish went on to pitch Pavlov on Shark Tank for $500,000 at a 3.4% stake in the business, and Kevin was quick to offer a deal of $500,000 debt for a 3.14% stake which can be repaid within 24 months at a 7.5% interest rate. Manish rejects the offer, sees it as ludicrous, and exempts Kevin from having a say in any longer offering any deal. This makes the other sharks stand together with Kevin and reject Manish's offer altogether. These deals were controversial for various reasons, including valuation, terms of the deal, or controversial product concepts. It goes to show that deals made on Shark Tank might not always be what they seem on the surface, and entrepreneurs need a deeper consideration of the options presented before accepting an offer. Which of these controversial deals struck you as the best? For us, it has to be the one that is valued today at over $1 billion. Let's know in the comment section. If you want to immerse yourself in the world of Shark Tank, watch the next video.